Hey everyone, it's Kill King 37 here again. Wanted to do a quick video response to, well actually I'm supposed to be doing other videos, but I'm telling you, time has not been on my side lately. But I received an email from Stem's Wonderland, and it was off of the bus ride video, and he had a question about some of the things I said about respect and, you know, younger people's attitudes. And I figured I'd do a video response to answer that. One of the things he asked me was, did I think that the attitude they have is wrong? And it's not all youth. Like, I'll give you an example. Myself, you know, I was on my own very young, and I just chose to, instead of, you know, staying at my parents' house and disrespecting them, I left. You know, if I didn't want to deal with what was going on or follow the rules, you know, I was always raised that, you know, that's your option. You can go out on your own. Now that I think about it, I probably would have waited a little longer to get myself in a better position before leaving, but, you know, that's the past, so we won't worry about that. But my main thing was, when I was speaking on this video, was just, you know, I'm not over 50 yet. And just some of the kids that are out here, you know, and I'm speaking from, you know, kids that are maybe 10 to 18, because I think even at 18 you're still, you know, you're a young person, you're not an adult, and it's a lot you don't know. And I just think sometimes the level of disrespect is just, I don't get it. Or I've had some instances where when I lived further south, where, you know, you try to talk to these kids and they tell you that, you know, you have to respect them first. They believe for some reason that they're privileged, and I always thought that respect was earned. Back to the bus fight, that's why I thought that it would have been better for him to leave that old man alone. Yeah, the old man said something he didn't like, but he's older, so, you know, just give him a little leeway. He's lived, he's fought in our, you know, wars, he served our country, so, you know, give him a little pass. You can give him that. He's earned it. And that's more or less what I mean. And I think that sometimes young people don't appreciate the sacrifices or what older people have been through. And so they, you know, they take the attitudes really lightly with them. I mean, and I probably had a little attitude when I was younger, but it was a limit. There was a pecking order, and it just seems like everybody has forgotten the pecking order of how things are supposed to go. Even in, not to compare us to animals, but even in, you know, Animal Kingdom, they did a special, and of course I can't think of the name of where they did it, but it was on a wildlife preserve in Africa where they had the young elephants running around killing giraffes and killing rhinoceros, and when they looked into it, it was because the big bulls were hunted, so they had no mentors, so they started mating early, and they weren't taught the pecking order. They weren't taught the time to behave. They tried to, so it's a reason for that. Even in nature, there's a pecking order. And even with humans, you know, people need to understand that. You know, you should respect older people because they have a lot to offer. They have a lot of advice, and they've done half of the crap you've done 100 times over already, or they've made mistakes that you're going to make. And I'm not to say that, oh, okay, you know, well, you're older, so you know everything. No, I'm not saying that either, but I'm just saying take it under advisement. You know, don't blow it off. And I'm reading on what you said here too, so I can make sure I'm not missing anything. And on the bottom here, you were asking about, you know, how I said back in the day where, you know, and I don't remember saying taking and beating, but you put that in here, and I want to answer to it. It said we talked about how people were raised back then, and a person took a beating from the elders, and if he or she dared complain about it, the bashing would continue. Now, that's a little different, because that's talking about abuse. I don't mean that. You know, I don't agree with abuse at all. I have children, and I would never abuse them. And, yeah, in the past, I'm sure people could say, hey, when I grew up, my mom was, you know, she was overkill. But you have to understand it was a different time, and it called for, I guess, different levels of things. We're more intelligent as a race now, so we try to talk things out or reason things out a little better. But I guess that's the best answer I can give you. I do understand what it's like to be young and have all that energy and be excited. I just would like to say to the young people out here is just, you know, give due respect. I mean, as far as for me, like I was saying before, what bugged me is when I take the teen girls and I pick them up from high school or middle school, and I'm walking with them, come on, we're taking them to music practice or wherever it is I have to take them, and you got a guy that you pass by and he's dipping his head and looking at your daughter's ass like, damn, look at that, right in front of your face, man. And it's just that level of disrespect I can't take. I wouldn't do that to a guy's wife, you know what I mean? And here it is, I'm walking by and these guys have no respect that I'm her father, which means at the same time they won't show any respect to them. So, I mean, it goes hand in hand. If you don't show respect to the elders, you're not going to show respect to people that are your age. So, I guess that all falls back into the pecking order where that's how you learn. You'll grow up giving respect and showing respect, and as you get older, you should receive respect. I mean, if you're a good person, of course. If you're doing stuff you're not supposed to, maybe you won't get it back, but you guys get what I'm saying. And I guess, I hope I answered to that. I didn't script this out or anything, so it's probably not like or it's not well thought out, I know that. But I just wanted to give you an answer, and I like doing video answers. I hate all this typing, because I do that for work, so it's like, enough with the typing. So, I hope I answered it. I don't know, I guess if you guys can see this behind me, it's my server. That's one of the things I do. I do techie kind of stuff for work. So I guess that's all I have to say for now. Thanks for posing that Wonderland. Sorry, Stems Wonderland. And let me know if you guys have anything else for me. Thank you.